I woke up this morning, got some gabagool. I woke up the next morning and got some gabagool. Well, I keep waking up and getting different types of gabagool. I even got some gabagool from Scooby Doo. Woke up this morning, got some gabagool. And then you woke up the next morning and got some gabagool. Keep waking up and getting different types of gabagool. You even got some gabagool from Scooby Doo. I woke up this morning, got some gabagool. So that's the story you're going with. You're going to say that you told Cringe to block any account that has your name because I was impersonating your account. That's really what you're going to go with? That's fucking retarded. So let me see. Should I explain to the people on the internet why that's retarded? I mean, the one person, why he's retarded? Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. You see, what you would have said if that were true is you would say, make sure you click on the account and verify that it's my actual account. That doesn't make any sense. I woke up this morning, got some gabagool. And then I woke up the next day and got some gabagool. I keep waking up and getting different types of gabagool. I even got some gabagool from Scooby Doo. Wait, hold on a second. Hey, Lori's waiting backstage. Hey, Cringe, wake up. Lori's. I just wanted to say rip to Serious Midwit of the Breakfast Club. For those who don't know, the Breakfast Club is a bunch of Atheist Plus losers who, it's a circle jerk kind of, SGW circle jerk, that used to be on YouTube during the 2020 pandemic. Before that, it was a channel where where the members of the Breakfast Club, who were just Atheist Plus midwits, would go on and make shitty videos that nobody cared about. And then in 2020, they started having panels where they'd panel up. And then the liberal men would all shout down any biological women on the panel, aka women on the panel, because that's what liberal men live for. And yeah, it was really a shit show. And it was actually fun up until the point when Serious Midwit was given the reins of the channel, and so he just blocked everybody. But those were good times, Curas, or Curas, or whatever. He used to be a commenter, but of course he was blocked at some point when by Serious Midwit, of course. Jabba the Hutt looking motherfucker died from Ozempic, from sepsis caused by complications from taking Ozempic. I think it was like the cheap knockoff Ozempic or something. Anyway, rip, bye-bye. Sayonara. Hasta la vista, fat bastard. Cringeosaurus really shouldn't be driving, especially when she's taking her kids to and fro various locations. The reason being, first of all, her car is a death trap. And I recently sent, over the past 4 months, $4,000 to Vegan Patriot, just as a way to say fuck you to Cringeosaurus. Now, I'm going to send more money to Vegan. I'm going to make sure that she gets a vehicle, a car. And then I want to make sure that she tells everybody on her channel who bought the car for her. I need to make a bank transfer first before that happens, and that takes like 3 business days, but it will happen. Because I have my, Cash App account linked to one bank account, but then, my payroll is deposited into a different bank account, and that bank account, for whatever reason, I'm not able to link to Cash App because I don't have a debit card associated with that bank account, but I have a debit card with the other bank account. So that's going to take 3 business days. Now, she will get a car eventually, so just hang in there, And yeah, and this has nothing to do with me simping for VP. By the way, I just want to point that out. It's not that I'm not like an Edward Kim simp who is just dumping all of my savings at some streamer or anything like that. No, it's actually just a gigantic fuck you to Cringeosaurus, and that's literally all it is. It doesn't have any meaning beyond that. It's just a way to spite her and to tell her with a very loud exclamation point, fuck you. So yeah, enjoy your rotting, dilapidated car while it lasts before it implodes in a fiery, tragic, deadly car accident. And that's why, again, you should not be driving your kids around. It's irresponsible. The other reason is that she needs corrective eyewear, but she's too lazy to make an appointment with an optometrist to get eyewear. And you don't need insurance to do that. All you need to do is go down to the Walmart and walk in and make an appointment, or you can call ahead and make an appointment. Walk in, they give you an eye exam, and you walk out with glasses. That's how that works. And you might be saying, well, if she has a driver's license, then that means that she has demonstrated that her eyesight is sufficient to drive an automobile. And I'll tell you right now, that is absolute fucking bullshit. First of all, she is complaining about not being able to drive at night because it's the lights are glare too much. And that's definitely a function. This is not just my opinion. This is absolutely fact. That's a function of astigmatism, okay? And that's what I have. That's why I wear glasses. However, I also happen to know that the eye exam they give you at the DMV or the BMV or whatever, the fuck bureau, department, whatever, is never good enough, because I can pass an eye exam without wearing glasses. I can pass their stupid bullshit test where they ask you to read, like, they've got the giant A at the top, and you say, that looks like an A. And they're like, okay, good, next line. And I'm like, okay, that's an FGHLJ KMB2. And they're like, okay, that's good. And then I get to the third line, and I can't even make out the fucking letters because, first of all, they have the stereoscopic thing, so the eyes don't, for whatever reason, if I'm looking through 2 different stereoscopic scopes, my eyes don't align properly, so it's completely blurry. But I can literally just figure out what the letters are based on the blobs. Like that has to be what else could it be, right? It's a J. It's either a P or an F, but if I look real close, I see another P next to it, and I can tell the difference, sort of. So that's an F, and then that one's a B. I can work it out without actually being able to read it, and then I pass. So on my driver's license, I don't have to wear these fucking glasses. Okay, that's what, and some jagoff was saying earlier that, oh, you don't need glasses. Well, define need. Like, what does it mean to need something? I need glasses to read. At least read well. I can kind of read, but not very well. So yeah, that's how I know that the eyesight test that they give you is absolute, it's Mickey Mouse. So she's a dangerous person. She's irresponsible. Her fake husband doesn't work, and her kids. So nobody in the family has health insurance, even though they need health care. to deal with, the genetic abnormalities and mutations caused by the severe alcoholism of the mother. It causes facial deformations and probably mental cognitive deficits and things of that nature. So they really need to be evaluated, but they're not going to be. That's why it's irresponsible. And yeah, I just wanted to point that out. She should not be driving a vehicle. And fuck you. I'm gonna make sure Vegan Patriot gets a car, and you can go fuck yourselves, all of you, everybody on. After I do that, I'm just gonna fucking leave YouTube because I'm just sick of it. I've had it up to here with YouTube and the people on YouTube. So yeah, that's my message to you. You don't know how lenses work, Jefe. Comprende ese? El stupido. Frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads. No, I work with medical optical technology. It's highly sensitive, and I'm an engineer. But I don't know how camera lenses work. Ooh. Good morning. I don't know how anything optical works. I don't know how projective geometry works. Never mind the black mold on the ceiling. Holy fuck, dude. You work with lasers and you work with vectors, but you don't understand ray optics. Seriously, you got some Dunning-Kruger on you. Good morning. So I was checking out Twitter, and oh wait, I'm banned on there. So I was on YouTube. Oh wait, nobody watches my channel anymore. So I was on Daily Motion. Oh wait, Daily Motion doesn't exist. Oh, they don't make a hooked on phonics version of ray optics or projective geometry. It must suck to suck, right? Look, it's not that complicated, okay? This is your normal field of vision. And if I'm looking at the wall, this is what I look like. But when I move the camera closer, it looks like that. It's not that fucking complicated. It's not voodoo. Now I'm going to look at the camera lens. I'm going to look at the wall. Fucking retard. She's gone live at least twice this evening, and in both of the live streams, she's eating food. And you can thank me for that. So now she's a feedie, or I'm a feeder, or whatever. So you can thank me for that, because I told her that she looked better back in the, back in the day. Like a year ago or whatever, 2 years ago. With awesome power comes awesome responsibility. I successfully got Cringeosaurus to quit drinking, because even though she had like 6 pregnancies, and in every single case they turned out fetal alcohol syndrome, having mutant spawns of Satan. That wasn't enough. Getting pregnant wasn't enough. She had to meet me. It's amazing. I've got the power. I've got the power. I've got the power. I've got the power. What's happening? What's happening? I want you to see this. I gave $2,000 to Vegan Patriot. Check it out. Then I gave another $500 to Vegan Patriot. And I said, whoops, at the end of that. Because before I had sent a message, sorry, I can't keep doing this. Then, after I sent $500 to Vegan Patriot, I sent another $300 to Vegan Patriot. And you can see that right there. And then right after I sent $300 to Vegan Patriot, I sent another $200 to Vegan Patriot. And if you look back in my history, I sent
$400 to Vegan Patriot yesterday. And if you look at the day before that, I sent 2,000 big American buffaloes to Vegan Patriot. And if you look before that, I sent $6.59 to Vegan Patriot. And if you look before that, I sent $250 to Carissa Tabona for nothing. And if you look before that, I sent $500 to Jimnick. And if you look before that, I sent $1,000. And then I sent $200 and $20 to Vegan Patriot, aka Shay Brown. Read it and weep. Do you want to know why I did that? Why would I do such a thing? I'll tell you why I did it. Because I think Cringeosaurus is a whore. I don't like Cringeosaurus. And this is what I'm doing about it. I'm telling her to fuck herself in her own ass. Hey, Cringe, if you're watching this, fuck you. Hey, do you get that message? Fuck you. Anyway, I don't like you. I think you're a whore, and I think you're rude. And I'll tell you another thing. There's lots of fat people in the United States. Calling someone fat really isn't much of an insult if they live in the United States, especially if you live in the United States too. It's not really an insult. It kind of like just kind of goes past them a little bit. But guess what? I'm going to send more money to Vegan Patriot. I'm going to fund her lifestyle for a year. Suck my cock. All right, there you go. There's a video.